All right, ACDC with Hell's Bells. This is Finbar of Finbar Bass. All right, so what are those lessons all about down there when you click in the YouTube text box right down there? You should definitely do that if you haven't already. There are some really fun lessons for beginners on there. There's one for intermediate, for more advanced players. For instance, there's a lesson on the floating thumb technique, right? Which is a cool right hand, or actually a plucking hand technique, I should say. If you're lefty, it'll be your left hand, righty, it'll probably be your right hand. But it's a way to mute the strings out, to keep your hand in a natural position. It's the way that I play bass. I love it a lot. It's not the only way, of course, but these tips and tricks can kind of catapult you sort of like into the next level, make your playing sound more professional and make those notes really ring out. It's helped a lot of people out, and that's just one of the lessons, that's just an example. But it's basically, again, about, having fun, getting better on the bass, and playing some music. All right, so you can mirror the guitar when it's just playing right in the beginning there in the intro. And that third fret, second fret, and then open of the A. If you want, just let that A ring out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to be basically just droning on those eighth notes on the open A string. 8 notes per measure right there on the open A. You're going to do 2 of those, 2 measures of just the open A after this. Just like that. And on the third one, you're not going to do quite a full measure. You're going to be all... See what I did there? I hit 7 hits instead of 8. And in the 8th hit, I actually hit that 3rd fret of the E string instead. So I'll do it slow. That probably sounds familiar to you. You're going to hit the 3rd fret, and then you're going to hit it 2 more times, and then the 5th fret of the A string, and then you're going to and then go back to the, just like that. So if I play the whole thing, just like that. And for the verses, and actually it's a little bit right before the verses, you're going to hit a measure of the A string, right? 8 hits on that A, and then you're going to hit the 5th fret of the A string 4 times, and then 3rd fret, and then 2nd fret. So it sounds like this. Just like that. And then when the music rises in pitch, you're actually going to be on the 5th fret then of the A string for a measure, 8 notes. And then you're going to hit the 5th fret 4 more times, and then 3rd fret of the A, and then 3rd fret of the E. Just like that. So that sounds like this. And then it rises 1 more time. You're going to hear it go to the 7th fret. And you just do the same thing that you did on the 5th fret right here on the 7th fret. You go 7th fret for a measure, 8 notes. Then you're going to hit it 4 more times. And then 5th fret, and then 5th fret of the A, and then 5th fret of the E. And to rise in a little crescendo there, what the rest of the music is doing, you're actually, at that point, you're going to be droning on that open E for 2 measures. Like that. In the chorus, you're going to do pretty much what we did in the intro. You're just going to be on the open A string, doing 8th notes, and that for like 3 measures, and then you're going to do 5 hits. 5 hits on that open A, and then 3, 2, oh. I mean 3, 2, and then open of the A string. This is all on the A string right here. So with the last measure, it would sound like. Just like that. So you're basically droning on the A string 8th notes, and then you got the thrown in between. And then you're going to do the same thing we did before. And that you're going to be on that open A for, remember, 7 hits. And then you're going to, instead of hitting it for the 8th hit, you're going to hit the 3rd fret of the E string 3 times, once and then twice. fifth fret of the A, and then third, second, and open of the A string. So that part all together again. Just like that. During the guitar solo, what I'm doing there is I'm hitting the open A, followed by the third fret of the E, and then open A again. Third fret of the A, and then fifth fret of the A. It's actually quite simple. You got open A, third fret of the E, open A, then you hit the third fret of the A, and then fifth fret of the A. Just like that. And then still in the solo, you got this. What that is, you're on the fifth fret of the A string for 3. And then you're alternating between the third fret and the fifth fret. So you got 3 hits on the fifth, third fret, 3 hits on the fifth, third fret, 3 hits on the fifth, and then you got 2 hits on the third fret, and then 1 on the third fret of the E. And then the pitch is going to rise again, and just like before, you're going to go up to the 7th fret, and you do the same thing we did on the 3rd fret, but that same pattern is going to be done on the 7th fret. 7 7 7 5 7 7 7 5 7 7 7 5 5 5. So you're hitting 5 5 on the A and then 5th fret of the E. So you got and then you're going to drone on that open E again. All right, you got it, yo. Hell's Bells from ACDC. Don't forget, click on the little YouTube text box right down there to get those free lessons if you haven't already. Other than that, you could always subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Finbar Bass. It's usually a clicker button right up there. Lots and lots more songs and all kinds of themes and anything that you could possibly think of. As I always say, so you will never get bored playing the bass. It's always going to be fun for you. Have fun with that AC/DC, yo.